What's going on, everybody? We are playing more of the season, but we are doing something kind of different. We have the bow, and we got two doe tags and two buck tags, and I kind of hope we can double up on two bucks on the same hunt. It is possible, but I've only done it once, and using the bow is really hard because we got to give him at least 30 to 40 yards, which is about right in here or like right in here. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. I've been enjoying this game a lot. We're saving up some money to buy an actual box stand, so we ain't gotta keep hunting in this. This is a stand that's already put in the game, so I'm saving up the money to buy an actual box stand that I'm gonna either put up in the middle of this field so I can see all the way down there and all the way to at least to the corn, or put in the next field over, or put in the corn field on the other side of the farm. But that's what we're gonna try to do. We're saving up money. It's raining. I can't see very far. It's 4 o'clock, so we got basically 2 hours to see something and try to get a shot with the bow. It might work. It might not. We got this doe right here, and she is coming in. There's another one over there. We're at least going to tag out with one doe. And luckily with the bow, it doesn't really spook anything in the area if it's not 100 yards or more. But she walked into the cornfield, and let's try to get her to stop. Oh, I hit far back. I hit far back. She's going to go down. That was just a bad shot placement. Oh, she bedded right there, and now she is going down. Hopefully she's about to lay. Yep, she just laid over. That was a little further back than I was hoping. You can see the blood right there. There's the arrow, because normally you can also see the arrow. Oh, there's the arrow, and the arrow is got blood on it from where I hit her. Which I like that about this game. That's pretty cool because it's a camo arrow, and I hit her there, and she ran and started dropping blood until she laid over there in that field. Okay, so a buck is coming in, and I don't know if I want to use it. Like, this is a good buck. One beam is thicker than the other, and one beam is really skinny. It's a good 8 point, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's a good 8 point. One beam is thicker than the other. Where did that deer come from? I don't know where that doe come from. I don't know if I want to use my buck tag on that. Like, that buck would be pretty cool. I don't have that in my lodge yet. Just, I don't know, man. It's a struggle when there's a doe and a buck in the field and you just don't know what to pull the trigger on. Just because I know there's bigger bucks, I think we're gonna pass up on him. This doe is right here, and this is the one we're gonna pull the trigger on. So we need her to start slowing down. Slow down or come to a stop. I might have the mare. I'm gonna hit her with the mare. That would look like a good shot. Good close to heart shot. She's pumping out blood. And come on, lay down. Yep. She down. Let us go claim these two does up. And I guess we're gonna pass to the next day. It's 5:40. 6 o'clock is end time for hunting. And it's about to end anyway, so might as well get to the next day, and hopefully a night we can get a nice buck to come around. or even two nice bucks. We can use the four-wheeler claim. We can also field recover with R. Does I've started just field recovering with R. Bucks I'll use the four-wheeler and go and pick them up and take them to the skinning rack because you get more money putting them on the skinning rack. But does I really just don't waste because you don't get much for does. You get like 20, maybe 30. But bucks you get anywhere between 100, 50, 100, 200, almost 300. It's weird with bucks, but we're going to skip to the next day and come back and get in our stand. In real life, I literally most of the time hunt from one stand. But once I start getting money and be able to put up other stands, we're going to be stand hopping a lot. I don't know if y'all like seeing the harvest screen, so here it is. Long shot, and both of them were long shots. Even that first one, we hit just a tad far back. Okay, if this buck comes in range, we're going to take that buck with the bow. He's got a drop tine. Got a nice drop tine. We just got to hope that we can get him to come this way and come in range. It's only 4, so we have an hour or so for him to walk his way over here and come in range. It's going to take a minute or two, but we're going to try. We're going to try to put one in him. Sling an arrow. Watch him go down. Yep, that is a buck. We are going to try to take. He's wide, kind of tall, and he's got a nice brow tine. Or not brow tine, drop tine. He's got one drop tine, though. We just need him to come a little bit closer. How far are you out? You're about 100 yards out. I need you to come at least to like right here, Mr. But he's gonna be smart. It's gonna be hard to get him. I mean, he's walking right in right now. Never mind. It's about to be go time. Man, the footsteps are so good. He's gonna come literally right under us, basically. Oh, if you put your head down, I'm gonna tuck it into your shoulder. We tucked it. We tucked it. He's gonna run to the cornfield. He's gonna run into the. He's shooting out blood. He didn't run to the cornfield. He laid down, and he's about to go down. So hopefully, yep, we got him. We got him. Did not go that far at all. And we could have got that one first day of hunting. We could have got that buck. But, I mean, one side was a lot bigger than the other. And we still have 2 buck tags. But I am glad I saved 1 buck tag for that. Now, let's hope we can get a monster buck. Oh, it's a little late. It's 6 o'clock. We cannot hunt anymore. Oh, are you for real? Okay, what's the light? 6. 6 is the light. Dude, this is the first time me coming up to it, and look at this buck, dude. That is a nice one. Let's pick him up with the 4-wheeler and take him back to the hanging rack and hang him up on the rack. We're back to the farm, or the cabin, the hunting cabin. And I am putting him on that. I'm going to drive the 4-wheeler up. I'm going to look at him hanging up. He made about not a lot of money. Was it at 290 something? We're at 350. So maybe like 80 to 90 bucks. So yeah, we're going to have to wait for a bigger buck, like a huge buck, if we want to try to get any money at all. There's another little baby buck right here. This is not. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. That's not the buck I saw. I don't think it is. That's a good buck. If that comes closer, I might take it. But I thought the buck I saw was. That's the first buck I saw, or the second buck I saw that looked good. Him closer does not look good. It's like the on the first day. Looks like the one we passed up on day 1. but that one right there, I might take. He's got good size. He's just, I gotta look at him closer. In this snowstorm, it is hard to tell in this snowstorm. I mean, here this buck is. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that. I'm gonna save my tag. I'm gonna save my tag. This buck though, I don't know. That buck we might take. He's looking good. He's just, I know there can go bigger. I might, I don't know, man. It's hard because you gotta spare your tags. You gotta like choose what you're gonna take and what you're not gonna take because you can't hunt them. You run out of tags and you take one without a tag. It doesn't go in the lodge, and you lose money. So it's basically like poaching. Oh, that deer ran off. And he winded us because the wind's literally blowing in that direction. I think we're going to try to fill our other tag with this guy that is coming up. That is a really good and nice buck. So we might try to fill the tag with that. I'm going to try to. We had the other week, I got a double beam whitetail. It had two on one side, two beams on one side and one on the other. And I don't know where he went. He's somewhere out in that direction. But he just disappeared. This guy shows up, and this is the second deer I've seen. The first deer I've seen was that one way out there. Well, third deer. I also seen a spike. A spike walked up to the stand. But we're going to try to... This guy I think we're going to take with the bow. He's got the mass. He's got the beams. He just doesn't have any drop tines or anything. But he doesn't need the drop tines to be anything special. I think he's a good one. And if he comes into range, I'm going to take him with the bow. 100% I am going to take him with the bow. I spooked him. I overcalled. I thought I timed it just right. Unless I spooked another deer and not him. And so far he's coming in. I have not spooked him, luckily. Of course I had to say something. We got a situation. We got this absolute hoss of a buck coming in. And we're not in a stand. That's our predicament. Absolute stud of a buck. I've only ever seen one like this before, and I missed it when I first started playing because the iron sights was hard to use. But I'm not in a stand, so this guy's gonna be a little hard to take. Oh, he is coming in. No, he spotted me. We're in the stand, and something exciting's happening. I saw this guy come out the cornfield. I'm like, nah, that's a good buck. But I don't want to take it because of that stud that showed up. I look behind him. Look who it is. It's the stud. It's the absolute unit. He has a unicorn rack. And he's going to walk right here in front of us. And we're going to be able to take him with the bow. And that is going to fill my last buck tag. If I had another, like, if I did not see him first, I probably would have took him. But since I knew he was in the area and he might come back and give me another chance, and this one showed up, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna risk it because he might come back, and if he comes back and I'm able to get a shot, I don't want to spook him Or if I had another buck tag, I probably would have took that one and this one. But I got my last buck tag, and my last buck tag is going to try to go into this absolute unit of a deer. Now we just gotta hope he stops, like right there, and us to get a shot. We got a shot. He didn't have to stop, but we got a shot. Oh, what an absolute unit, dude! He's gonna go down. He just went down. We got such a great shot. We don't have any more tags, so we're gonna get the 4-wheeler and come back and get that guy. But first, I want to walk over here and pick the not pick him up because I don't want to. I want to get him with the 4-wheeler because I get more money if I use the 4-wheeler. You also get more money if you use the bow, and bow hunting bucks is a lot of fun. Hopefully, it gives me enough to buy another stand and we can put up another stand location. But look at all the stickers and kickers and the unicorn horn. The unicorn horn is so cool. Now, let's get it. Let's get back to the thing and grab the 4-wheeler. We're back to the lodge and we are hanging him up. Oh, hanging him up. There we go. We hung him up. Oh my goodness. He was at 358. We're at 628. So he gave us almost 300 points. 300 monies for his score. That is awesome. Now let's exit. I want to see. You harvested a deer over 250 EXP. You harvested a 6.5-year-old buck, 230, 75 lung shot. Trophy room buck. Harvested it in concealment. Harvested it with a bow. You receive bonus 10 XP avid. Let's go. We got a lot of XP for that buck right there. Now let's go into the trophy room and look at it. He's going to be on the wall. Back here on the wall. With the other, like, 3. There's my first big one. There's the unicorn one. And there's the 3 others. But look, he's a 230s buck that I took with the bow. I got a 217 buck I think I took with a rifle or a shotgun. Not the rifle, a shotgun. But that's the buck we got. Look at the difference in size. And you got this buck, that buck, that buck. A good buck. Like there's a 217 buck. There's like all good bucks. My first buck I've ever taken, and then my second buck I ever taken. That is awesome. I hope y'all enjoyed this. It is a lot longer one than normal. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank y'all for watching. I hope I can catch y'all on the next one. I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.